Hello everybody, good morning or good afternoon or good evening, depending on what time it is for you where you are. Happy Sunday, happy Easter, welcome back to fresh, brand new, terribly exciting Hazel stream. I was just checking in to see what my handiwork from yesterday was looking like now that I've slept on it and had some more time to think about what we did. Hi everybody, good morning. For anyone who wasn't here, I spent all of yesterday's stream, almost anyway, nearly all of it, decorating one T-shaped room to make Inksy a new bedroom in her house. And I think I'm actually pretty happy with this. I think I like it. I think it could use a little tweaking, but like the nuts and bolts of it are here, and I feel like I don't want to do too much more, to be honest. You know, otherwise she's not gonna be able to get the vacuum through there. Looks great. Well, thank you. I was thinking I want to change out this rug. I like a rug here. I think I want a different one. Let's kind of look and see what other kinds of rugs we maybe have that might be nice. Oh, thank you. Is it bitter?
It's different.
It's different, yeah. We got a new coffee to try. If you could change your floor, what would you use? I want shag carpeting. Wow. What if this one's over? No, because that one matches that. I think this one would go. This might be fine. No, that's not it. It's not bad, actually. I don't know if it looks weird under my cobblestones under my fire, but I think it's fine. How's your house so bright? Mine's dark, dingy, no matter what I do. Windows and lights. Because I would say it's from this, but it's not. I've got default light on right now. You can make it brighter if you use the Hearthlight Armillary, which you unlock at a certain housing renown level. I forget which one. You can have that adjust the light to brighten everything up a lot. But I was on default light. Windows will add light. Lighting fixtures will add light. Just kind of layering light through. Also, I think it's nice that you think it's bright. I feel like it's not that bright. But we've got like wall sconce, 3 windows, ceiling light. You've got wall light. You've got a bunch of stuff on the ceiling. You've got another window over here. Just kind of layering light in, I feel like helps. I don't think I want this. I thought I did, and I don't. Hey, look, it's my Chimera's figurine. Ornamental. What do I want to put on that little shelf? Oh, this is big. That's cool. I want to... Today is not a decorating day. Today I wanted to do alt leveling and kind of do some double lifting of alt leveling while also... alt leveling, but also... Sure, we'll leave that for now. Working on achievements, if I can find any stories for Glory of the Midnight Delver that I need, because, well, which I doubt I can, because they were all up yesterday, and I did not get around to doing them. Also, side quests for Sojourner, if I can get any of that done while also leveling my, my warrior, I think that I would like to do that today. Let's get out some tea. Oh yeah, I didn't answer the question. If I could change the floor, what would I use? Maybe just like different patterns or types of wooden floor. I like a wooden floor, like a vinyl floor that looks like wood. I like having flagstones for the front room here. I love a herringbone style wood floor when they're kind of like in V shapes that are layered. I don't know if it would work in this room, but I want to put them in my actual house. Morning, happy Easter. Good morning, Miss Nebulas. I hope you had a lovely day so far. Or yesterday. Just a good weekend. Yeah, time to get on. Here, I'll leave her in her office. Time to get it. Come on, that's cute. Look, it's me. With my full pie on my desk. So far, so good. Currently doing keys. Don't mind me, as I'm distracted. The best reason to be distracted. We're whipping at Crinkle. We're having a warrior day today. I don't know what my hunter sold something. I'm not even gonna find out what it is. I'm not even gonna log over there. Bloop gloop, that's hello in fish. Lettuce understands. Hang on, let's check in with Lettuce. Let's see what she's doing. I fed her a little bit. And kind of a lot came out, so she had like a big breakfast, but I'm pretty sure she got all of it. She's hungry. Yeah, she's searching. That was the corner. She's always doing something. Anything up here? Nope. Breathing. Cute. I want to show my other aquarium at some point too, but it's not fully stocked yet. But the fish that are in there are settling in pretty well. Alright, so she's got a map for level 80. She's got she's nearly 82. I'll take a look at the Glory of the Midnight Delver. I am working on getting every delve done once anyways. There's 3 Parhelion. They were literally up yesterday, so I mean I guess I can check Parhelion. Holding the line, bombing run, March of the Arcane Brigade. Alright, we'll start there. Because I need to do that one anyways for, I need to do it anyways for, treasures. If I can find all the treasures in it. They're just up anyways, right? It doesn't have to be bountiful to have the treasures. I have this paranoia that came from I don't know where. Never seen you play Fury Warrior. You go. We're doing our best. I feel like I'm playing Fury Warrior approximately as well as I play BM Hunter, which is, I don't know, I'm pressing the buttons. Some things are happening. I don't think it's particularly optimal. For sure, friends, not food. What if fish are friends and food, but maybe not the same fish? I have an unfortunate hobby overlap where I liked fishing for fish to eat, but I also like keeping fish as pets. But you know who would understand eating fish? Fish. Fish eat fish. Fish eat almost exclusively fish, depending on the size of the fish. Fish eat fish all the time. Actually, that's not true. Lots of fish eat like inverts and stuff. This one, I went around the bend with this one already. It's down below and like in a building or something. Reached 2k IO and now I have 2 heroic rings. Wow. One button has you covered. I haven't quite hit that point with the Fury Warrior, but it's nice to know it's there for me if I need it. Does this door open? I remember I was waiting out here and I was like, it won't let me in. But that's not where it is. Let's try up and around. I've done this before. Yeah, there we go. When in doubt, just smash. Hazel, it's from the other side. The chicken? Did it cross the road? Full pie. Perfect stream snack, right? Alright, we'll grab this. Also, I think this is going to be hot coffee, but we need to try it because we haven't had any this morning, and it was a short night of sleep last night because I did something I haven't done in ages, and I've ruined my sleep schedule by taking naps that are way too long. Yes, definitely yesterday. I can't remember if it was also the day before, like, just like deep outer space level naps. Kind of, not super late in the day, but late enough in the day that you're not getting to bed on time, that's for sure. So I want to make sure I'm getting, for Parhelion Plaza, I want the discoveries. There we go. Interesting discoveries. I forget who says that. Somebody. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep. Fish are friends and food. Solidarity. I ruined my sleep schedule by having a cocktail night with friends, staying up way too late. Oh, that sounds like fun. That sounds really fun. I have some family coming by today. I think for Easter or just for a visit. They'll be by. I after stream, so I can still do my whole stream. But I've got my robot vacuum cleaning for me while I'm streaming. I'm very pleased with my harnessing of technology to make my floors clean without me having to actually do it this morning. Yeah, it'll be good. I went grocery shopping yesterday to try to figure out what I should have to serve them because it's like after lunch and before dinner and they will have eaten already, but I still feel like I should have something. I don't see the discoveries in my map, but maybe it's just I'm not running the right add-on. I'm going to turn on Rare Scanner and Handy Notes because I don't know which one of them is the one that usually does them for me, but let's just turn a bunch of add-ons on and see if we could find them. Charcuterie board. Pretty much, not nobody eats meat, but almost nobody eats meat. There's one person out of 2, 4, 6, or 7. 2 people out of 7 that eat meat. Snacks for tea time. I got some chocolate for my nephew because I was like, well, should I get him chocolate for Easter? And then I'm like, I'm his aunt. Yes, of course. I can let his parents decide, like, to what degree and how much he should have them, but I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure we're cool. I remember being a kid and people gave me chocolate, so I think it's okay. What else did I get? A couple of different sparkling waters and stuff. Oh, I got a trifle, which I'm pretty sure is just like fruit and pudding and like cake. But we'll see. Did I collect an artifact weapon? It did say optional. Oh, I didn't. Let's grab one. Here we go. Sometimes I like setting it like crackers and cheese and fruit. I didn't do that. I did not. It'll be nice to see people. I haven't seen family in a little while. Time kind of starts to go pretty fast. And I have not made the drive down to the city in a little while. I could probably do bigger pulls, huh? Let's just start stomping on stuff. You know, we can stun it. It'll be fine. Yeah, we're multi-dotting. Everything's fine. Yeah, we're cool. We're chilling. We have what do they call it? Impending victory if anything starts to actually hurt. What does this do? Warp slicer. Gotcha. I had fun decorating yesterday, and we landed on the idea. I decided that the next room that I want to do, now that I've kind of done like bedroom, entryway, and office, I think the next room that I want to do is going to be a little like priest church chapel situation of the light for Inksy. I'm sure she has priest stuff. I bet I can scrape together the Legion currencies I need to buy like the copies that I need. But I think it'd be kind of a fun project because it would be a bit different than the other types of rooms that I would be trying to do. I would have to think about like what does that look like in WoW? Maybe do a tour of you know, the big ones to figure out how they're done in the game. Fun to see your weapons are bigger than your tune. Yeah, I love gnome warriors for that reason. They look so goofy and tiny and mighty and oh yeah, all right, they're there. Let's go get those. I'm excited. This is gonna give me, I think this is the Leave No Treasure Unfound achievement. So I'm actually gonna get a title. I'm gonna be the treasure seeker. Any bakes? No, I thought about it and then I didn't. I don't think I had time. Or if I did have time, I spent it asleep yesterday. Eventually. I was scrolling through, every now and then I scroll through my camera roll and I kind of like skim over all of the photos I've taken in the last like, I don't know, 10 years. And you can see it's kind of like an archive of my hobby history because I'll like whenever I'm into something, I'll take a lot of pictures of it. So I have eras with like lots of pictures of fish in aquariums. I've got lots of pictures of baking and food. Lots of pictures of plants and succulents and peppers and tomatoes. There's like a nail art phase during COVID that's pretty well documented. I don't know how to help you, so I guess we won't. Shadow and light setup for the priest room. You could do. I want it to not look too much like the Netherlight Temple, which is very like shadow on this side and light on this side. But it's obviously going to have some of the same kind of stuff. We'll see. I don't know. I'm going to need, I think, benches. I think I'm going to build like a kind of a stage at the front of it almost. Just sort of like normal church style if you've ever been in one of those. And then I'll have to look at all like my priesty stuff. I think a really key thing is going to be having like massive windows. Big ones. Like across the one end of the room. And I'll have to think about how big the room should be because my instinct is to make it massive, but like practically that's going to be kind of hard to fill up. And you could probably do a really cool church in just like a hallway. Where did you get your coffee cup? I got it from it's a handmade one from a local clay firing collective in Victoria. What are they called? They might sell stuff online. Hands on Clay Collective. That's the stuff. They were a little expensive, but I love them. I'm a sucker for hand-thrown, like, speckled stoneware. Clerk and leveling with my husband. I like building churchy rooms inside an outdoor room. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. That's smart. That's super cute. My mom growing up used the same coffee mug, and that she, I believe, still uses to this day, that she got from the Vancouver Aquarium. And it's got kind of that same like stoneware blue to natural gradient on it, or not gradient, but like stripes on it. Not related in manufacturing in any way to the same thing, but I just, in my head, that's like totally associated with my mom's coffee cup. So then when I saw these ones, I was like, I need that. I want one. I am growing up and becoming my mother, and I'm doing it on purpose because she's great. We're gonna... Do I want to fight that thing? Yeah, I don't see why not. Morning, gamers. Good morning. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Easter. I saw they were trying to sell like eggnog but Easter branded, and I would like to speak to I want to know who is having eggnog for Easter. Someone must have that tradition. I just want to know, is this a need that is being supplied, or are we trying to make eggnog for Easter happen? For Christmas, absolutely. Easter? I mean, I guess it makes sense. Easter is very egg themed. Eggnog is just so Christmas in my head. There's gonna be a treasure in here. I have actually been really enjoying leveling this warrior because I have felt zero hurry. I think it's because the things that she's working on are things that I kind of wanted to do anyway, like doing different delve stories and finishing the treasure achievement, and then I'm gonna start working on Sojourner. It's stuff that I definitely wanted to be doing anyway, so it's not really a problem that she's only level 82. I don't remember what order to hang on. Fury Warrior leveling guide. I had a thing telling me which talents to take at this point. 10 new talents. Rampaging Berserker. We did that. And then at level 2, we get Crackling Thunder in the class tree. Where's Crackling Thunder? I have Crackling Thunder. Well. What are these ones? Stance Mastery, Battlefield Commander. Do we want those at any point? No? What about this one? Champion Spear? No? Okay. Really? I'm like looking at my leveling guide, like, do you want me to take any of these? I don't have Shockwave's range. That might be kind of fun. There's also like health restoring. There's Leech. Auto attack speed by 3%. 3% attack power. You know what? We're living our own life. I understand why egg is the only nog. Where's apple nog or cheese nog? Picked up my 4-year-old the other day in a bright yellow shirt, and she says, "I thought you were grandma." Flattering because she loves grandma, but I don't quite want to be my mom yet. Can understand for Christmas, but not Easter. But then again, don't really get the pumpkin everything either. The pumpkin stuff is brilliant because you can market something as pumpkin spice and not have to use any actual pumpkin, which is relatively more expensive. The spices themselves are like super affordable. You can just put them in whatever you want. It's just like cardamom and cloves and cinnamon and stuff, right? There is a sturdy chest somewhere. And I didn't get it yet, did I? I meant to. I'm not leaving here without it. I feel like you guys have been watching, right? Did I just loot a chest up here? I can't remember. No, I picked an herb. If I had looted a chest, I would have like an item from it. It's down here. Okay, we found it. We found it. There we go. Oh, a gravestone cosmetic. Wow. I didn't even have to buy it. I haven't bought any yet. I just assume I'm never going to die. It's not true, but it's a nice thought. It's Big Tickles. He's after me. How are all the critters doing? We're good. We're good. Fishies are eating. My dog came back. Yeah, I got the dog back inside this morning. Let him out to run around. Kitty was very cute. She didn't want me to go outside with the dog this morning, even though I was going to be like right back, but I guess she doesn't know that. She was head bumping me in my ankles. She had like a little sneezy infection, but she's on her last day of antibiotics now, and I think maybe she's better. I can't really remember what she's supposed to sound like. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. I think she's sneezing less. She was sneezing a lot, and I think it's cleared up. I think we're okay. I need... No. I'm not going this way. Unless I am. I need this one. I need that one. I need one more treasure. It's half the reason I'm here. I've already done Parhelion Plaza for, like, my... Yeah, I already have the Delver's Call quest finished, so I don't need it for that. Happy Easter. Isn't the housing quest so cute this week? The Lost Orange Cats. I don't know if I've seen that one. It sounds adorable. I'm always down to help a cat. Sweetest thing Catos do. She tagged the dog with a head bump a few nights ago, and I swear he knows what it meant, because he got so excited and then started wanting to lick her like a lot, and I had to tell him to calm down because he was doing too much, and she was like regretting her choice to head bump him. It was really cute. Maybe an EU thing? I mean, I might have missed something. I might have missed it. I did the mail delivery thing, but was that last week? Who's to say? I think I did the mail delivery thing. I like that new coffee. That's good. So there's a chest here somewhere. Is it above? Is it below? Ah, it's a little bit below. Haha, sneaky! Tricksy! Leave no treasure unfound. I am now Treasure Seeker Crinkle. She's upgraded. She earned this title. She's gonna wear it. Where is it? There it is. Treasure Seeker. Mail delivery was last week. Lost Cats was this week. Oh, I probably need to do that then. I probably need to help some cats. I need to go to the middle. I guess I can go this way, can't I? I wonder how much decor I'm not working with, because I guess I haven't really sat down and like looked at Homebound properly. I think there's another handful of items that I can get from side quests that I haven't done yet. I didn't feel super limited when I was decorating yesterday, but I do think there's definitely more decor that I could get that I don't have yet. So the vast majority of lost cats around the area where my own house is. Okay, good to know. Keep that in mind. So Rampage enrages me. Bloodthirst has a chance to enrage me. Bloodthirst hurts pretty bad. It like does a lot of damage. Is that what it's called? Rage? Yeah, no, it's Bloodthirst. That's right. I didn't move out of that. Oopsies. Probably should keep Rend up. There's probably some good reason. Probably does some amount of damage. Need to add more time to the pray kill commands, as the tank can't kill stuff fast enough. Yeah, it can be super, super dangerous. Can you live through the dot as a tank? Do you have, like, tools that help you survive it, if it does happen? Alright, and that was a story that I needed as well. Also got an epic 152 weapon. Happy with that. And another Blossoming Forge, why not? I have 9 of these. I'm gonna start deleting them. I do not need 10 Blossoming Forges. That's just silly. Super annoying, yeah. Sometimes I feel like they give me like 20 seconds, and sometimes I feel like it's 12. And it's probably just a question of when I notice the thing, but I swear it's not always the same duration. So, I don't need to worry about treasures anymore. The only thing I now need for Glory of the Midnight Delver is Lore Master, which is just three more stories. I'll check Gulf of Memory and Shadowguard Point. I'm pretty sure that it was the ones yesterday, so they wouldn't be up today. I'm pretty sure they rotate. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I'm toast on this one, at least for now. They'll come up eventually. Gulf of Memory is over I gotta turn off handy notes and stuff again. This is too much. Too much. I don't actually know where all this is. Most of the lost animals are in community areas like bridges and the building. Okay. I'll have to try that. I'll have to go look for it. There's the Gulf of Memory. Yeah, no, it's not the story I need. Okay. Well, I can still focus on story or delves that I need for just getting, pardon me, the Delver's Call quest done. I want to have those all kind of banked. I'm gonna take her home. I'll do the cats thing. Let's rescue some animals. I can do that on my priest, I think. I almost missed the weekly quest. Whoops. Make sure this is gonna make noise if anything happens. Okay, yeah, we're good. So she can sit here for now. I'm pretty pleased with how this has been going. She's level 82. Oh yeah, and I'm already in the neighborhood. That works out. Here, I'm gonna close my office door for the moment. It's weird that I'm running the vacuum, but that I'm not personally vacuuming. I'm still not used to that yet. Wait, I logged out sitting on the chair. Not clipped into it. I'm gonna get distracted and I'm gonna want to start working on like a church room. Large rooms are so big. Oh my god, they're so big! That's too big. That's too big. Let me go look. Let me go walk around in there. I put it down this hallway, right? Oh man. Let's try it with a vaulted ceiling. Yeah. Getting the window coverage would be crazy. I think I'm gonna need about 30,000 of these. Is I think how this is gonna go. Oh, Moose is coming in. Moose is busting that door open. Hi, buddy. You can hide in here. He doesn't like the vacuum. Fit your whole housing catalog on a large roof. Yeah. Can I search priest? Not really. That doesn't really help me. Bench. Gotta have, like, pews, right? I'm not doing it right now. We're not getting sucked into this. That's a nice bench though. Leave that alone. This is probably much too big of a room. I think I should do it in like a medium or even a small. Probably a small, if not just a hallway. But I'm not here for that. I'm here to do the weekly quest because I haven't done it yet. Oh, buddy. He does not like the robot vacuum. He doesn't like bark at it or chase it or anything, but he just like wants to be wherever it isn't, and I kind of get that. I don't like stuff that's noisy. Also, I put this restroom outside of my yard because I thought it looked cute. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm trying to sell a book. A book? Decor. Probably pick up the quest in the town, right? That would make sense. Also, endeavors. 1 day remaining on endeavors. I'll have to see when this next one rolls over if I'm able to actually set one or not. The neighborhood manager permissions may or may not be working. Hello. Lost animals. Warbound pack of crests. I don't even know who I would... I mean, I probably would send hero crests to my hunter? Question mark? Void touched augment runes. How much are those worth? If you were just going to take them to sell for gold. Hell, look. Void touched augment runes. Only 480 gold each? Are you serious? That's weird. Why are the current augment runes so cheap? There must be a lot of them coming from something. Or people are getting them from this, I suppose. Okay. Lost animals found. I don't mind how long this takes. Are you lost? You just look like you're having a day. Although I guess you're kind of under the bridge. You know what this reminds me of is Aristocats. Thomas O'Malley the Alley Cat when they rolled up under the bridge after the rainstorm. Bank champion crest. You can farm PvP for champion gear. There is no world in which I am farming PvP for champion gear. I think that I should focus on crests. Although I am getting champion gear from like delves. But I should focus on crests that are that my alt wouldn't get from anything else. I think is the thing. Because champion crests are pretty easy to get. You can get those from delve 7 to 10. So just doing level 8 delves will get you those. Hero crests for my alt, I get them from nightmare hunts, which are easy. And then from 11, I'm probably not doing tier 11 delves. I think the move is hero crest, but for an alt that I'm still gearing. But like, am I still gearing my alt? Do I care about my alt's gear at this point? I don't know. I'm gonna go fly in my house area and see if I find more lost animals. Here we go. Yeah, these lost animals look like they're lost on purpose. They do not look distressed. They are not stuck in a tree. Although I just made that cat have the zombies. I don't think I helped it at all. Hero gear from delves, renown 9. That's what I was hearing. How are people renown 9 with delves? I feel like I've been grinding delves and I'm at renown 5. A chance to provide either a piece of hero equipment or untainted mana crystals used to purchase stuff. That's kind of nice. I should keep using my keys. Some of my lost animals were in a tree. I accepted the PvP quest for a bit, fully convinced I'd get into it, but literally just abandoned them yesterday. Yeah. Sometimes it's just not happening. Slight curiosities feel like they should give more XP. Alt armies. The answer in modern WoW, always alt armies. Yeah, I guess so. How do you have the patience? Oh, wow. Whose house is this? Flourish, it's gorgeous. Okay. There's kitties over here. There's a pie in there. This isn't even anybody's house. This is just decoration. 6. They're all orange. The cats are all orange. I haven't gone and invaded all my guildies' houses yet. Tempting. I want to find some by the beach. I want to find a cat on a beach day. Is it just cats? I know I pet a dog, but I think the dog was fine. I don't think the dog was lost. Cat on a post in water. All orange kitties. All lost. Oh, this one's in a house. It doesn't look lost to me. This cat looks like it is living. Also, this is cute. I love that this is all stuff that we can pretty much use. You've got like your crate. You've got your fishing net. Can I have this? Billy the Bass on a shield? I don't know if we have that or not, but I need it. And also Flabby needs it. That's great. Comfy couch. Candle. Sconce. I gotta be less afraid to just put... Oh, this is a nice window. Candles and stuff on them. Found them mainly around the roads. You can see them marked in your map, so there's no real stress about trying to, like, triangulate them. There, you just have a flyer, and you'll see little yellow blobbies. Here's one in the field. Saw nothing but kitties. Any beach kitties? This is cute. This is a cute quest. Not so many beach kitties. It would be so cute, though. Oh, there's one here. Dracaress, thank you very much for the 21-month resub. Appreciate it. The seagulls fly away from me, but they're chilling with the cat. Questing a few months ago in Kalimdor, there are night elf-themed places everywhere with all sorts of taxidermy that could be decor, and as a hunter, the lack of them irks me. Lonnie Panda, thank you very much. Panda, thank you for the 65-month resub. Welcome back. Holy smokes, it's a long time. Hey Hazel, love your videos. Hello, thank you very much. Oh, I finished my quest. I don't need to do this anymore. I could go, like, spy on my friends, but... maybe off stream. In my head, these all belong to the NPC who's a collector of orange animals. Classic housing was a joke, but this is making me miss those 2 weeks of decor collecting hyperfixation. It was fun. Can always go back. Also, who has the plot set up to kick people out in my guild neighborhood? I mean, power to you. We're gonna do Hero Crest, and I'm gonna send him to Ficus is what I'm gonna do. Lovely. Let's go home. You know what I want to do actually? I want to ride home on a ground mount. I want to figure out the road. There is a road. It looks like if I want to get to my house, I can go north or I can go south. I'm going to take the mountain pass. Me and my harvest hog are going for a little ride. Are you also a Razorwind Shores enjoyer? Ah, that is where my vacation home is located. Don't forget to make sure you did 2 other weeklies. I don't know if I did them. We're gonna head up. Do you guys ever do this? I was flying over here and I just thought it was all so gorgeous that it would be a shame for me not to get to know it. You know, it's not going to change. The map's not going to change that much. So, like, it would be a shame for me to not kind of, you know, learn my way around on the ground a little bit. So you go basically all the way up to the portal, and then there should be a little road going to the right. Yeah. Nope, I went way too far. I went way too far. Turning around. My bad. Kind of want to do this on a horse, but I couldn't explain to you why. Also, my harvest hog needs exercise. He's looking a little harvesty. He's been snacking. So here, this is the trail to the Highlands. Yeah, so there's a signpost. We follow the track to the Highlands. This looks like a good spot for like a little farmer's market. What's in here? I haven't looked in here. Cute. Sink, honey, carrots, stove. Yum. Do we have these windows? If we do, I feel like I need to get a ton of them. Those would be perfect for my chapel. I'll have to look into it. Mediocrity Squared, thanks for the 46-month race. So appreciate it. Gonna be fun in the Last Titan when World Soul versus Void shenanigans cause cataclysm-level turmoil. The neighborhood is all like, what? No. That hasn't impacted us. Can you help me find my cat? Don't think we do, but they're gorge. Little houses never have beds. I feel like they're like little guest houses. Like if you've ever been through like a public garden and there's just like little tea rooms. That's kind of the vibe that I get from it. So on the right, that's One Speed's house. Wow. Wow. And then up ahead, oh no, I fell off my harvest hog. Up ahead is Alar's house. And then it's going to be Jan's on the right. Flabby, you can't miss Flabby's house. It's the one with the spider mech up high. Need a good guide for housing? After I did the first quest, haven't done anything else. Did you create a video? I don't have like a comprehensive video guide. Housing's pretty low pressure and low stakes. You can't really mess it up. You mainly just want to collect stuff and decorate with it however you see fit. And then I'm pretty sure you take a left, and yeah, here we go. That was surprisingly satisfying. I can't justify to you how much fun that was. I could have just flown here, but you know, it's my house. I want to go leave her in the bedroom. Hi, Hazel. Hey, Kinley. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Easter. Let's go take her into her room. Inksy is gonna have a little nap. Have you seen how gnomes sleep, by the way? It's so extra. Pet's so interesting looking. Yeah. Sure is. Here, I should use my crest while I'm thinking about it. Happy Easter. Got cold here again. Doing well. How the heck are you? Good. It looks like beautiful weather today. I've got some company visiting later, so I'm having the robot clean. I've got Moose hiding in my office with me to hide from the robot. I'm excited. Ate my Easter egg. I was going to eat a little bit at a time each day during the week, and this didn't happen. That's Easter. It's Easter egg day. Had trouble figuring out what to do for all the rooms in my house, and then I just realized I could make a bedroom for each of all my characters in that faction, so that is my current project. You making any bread? No, I probably should have done. I didn't. How effective is the robot? It's... I mean, maybe my standards are low, but, like, I'm really impressed. It's fantastic. It does about 95% as good of a job as I would have done, and it can do it without me interfering with it. I do pick things up ahead of it running. Like, I'll kind of put some furniture up to get some stuff out of its way so it has a clearer shot to clean the floor. But it vacuums and mops, and also I don't have to do it, which is kind of huge. So I picked up those Warbound crests. We can learn those. And let's just go slam into whatever we have. Shouldn't have assumed. I usually do. I normally do. I did pick up groceries yesterday, so I have some snacks and stuff to offer. Getting ready to play some. Oh, y'all have a good one. See you later. See ya. I'm too far north here. I need the upgrader. Mom got one of those, kept talking to it and praising it like it's a puppy. I hope she's having fun. I thought I was going to end up naming mine, and I feel like maybe I've grown out of the naming objects phase of my life. I had an era where every house plant that I bought, every new plushie that entered my life was going to have a name, and I don't... That module has shut down. That chip has been retired. Oh, it does a good job, though. So, yeah, I can use those crests. Oh yeah, it's like 1 upgrade level's worth. That's right. It's not very many. You sure what kind you got? Yeah, I have an affiliate link handy from the last time we ended up talking about this. Is that it? Hang on. I'll figure out what my command is. That's the one. It's a robo rock. It took a little bit of babysitting to get used to how it works, but it's been working for me. I have pets. I have a dog like a double-coated dog, and I have a cat. So like the place needs vacuuming like every day or two, and I do not have the energy to do that, so I'm happy. We're back to leveling. That's what we're doing. We took a detour through the neighborhood. We took a detour to do the weekly quest. We did it. And we're ripping Crinkle back out. I'm going to try and figure out which delves she hasn't done yet. Every plushie my partner has now has a name, and I get grilled on who. You get grilled on who is who? Okay, naming them is totally reasonable. Expecting other people to remember their names is some... I'm not turning in my Delver's Call quests. I will not turn in my Delver's Call quests. We have Collegiate Calamity, Parhelion, Darkway, Shadow Enclave. Did I do a Talamon? Yeah, we did. Twilight Crypts and a Talamon are done. I guess I'm trying to figure out which ones I still need to do for Delver's Call quests. Because there's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have I done most of them already? I might just need to do the Voidstorm ones. Yeah, let's go to Voidstorm. We can do Shadowguard Point, and we can do the other one. I think I need to do those still. Shadowguard Point and Sunkiller Sanctum, yeah. Interesting. Is that Pika Jasper or Lassen? How many characters have you leveled? Finished my 4 a week ago and exhausted even though I'm going super slow. I have leveled 2. This is my 3rd that I'm working on and she's only level 82. I'm going really slow. It's a pretty... I found it to be kind of a lot to get them leveled. I am enjoying this one more with having no pressure on it. I'm giving her more time to kind of get rested in between levels and days of leveling and stuff. Any world quests that have... Yeah, let's do this. Because I still have a last expansion helmet on and this will help me wear a different one. TD's to level. Yeah, they've made it... They slowed it down a lot, which is just curious. I'm not against it necessarily, but it's a marked change from their philosophy about leveling characters previously. You can always, I'm sure, wait for the next, like, event or remix or whatever, but I don't know. I like it when the normal... I like leveling characters in the game just, like, normally outside of a big leveling event. And it's funny that it takes so long now. Getting them to 90 and into weekly clear state. And then each week, figure out if I enjoy playing them enough to keep them geared. Most end up benched, but I like leveling too much. I mean, it's a great way, just doing weeklies. It's a great way to make gold. I thought I was going to do, like, my 4 weeklies and all of my alts. And maybe I could still get back into that, but, like, I don't think so. Did I get it? I need one more. There's a rare over here, though. Oh, there we go. That's a huge item level upgrade. I had a very low level helmet. Any other pieces that I'm, like, dying to replace? I don't think so. Yes, actually, legs. My legs are very, very bad. Farhana, down here. That looks like an elite one. I don't know. I don't think Crinkle can do that on her own. I think we should walk away from that. Let's go do Sunkiller Sanctum. We have 3 hours steady to level 80 to 90. That's great. Congratulations. It does not take me 3 hours. Hello, everyone. Hello. Tanzar, thank you very much for the 9-month resub. Appreciate it. 10 to 80 in 20 minutes in Lamix to taking a week to do it. Alright, let's do it. I don't have any food, do I? I didn't send myself any food buffs. Yes, I did need this one. I thought I did. Adventure Dawn crest became worthless really fast. Yeah, I do appreciate that you can trade crests up for the next level of crest. But yeah, I do feel like my alts this particular patch outgear kind of the open world stuff very quickly. I remember even just last expansion taking an alt and getting it leveled and then being like, okay, I'm going to get all adventure gear and then I'm going to do a couple upgrades in those and then I'm going to get, you know, like getting champion gear was kind of a gradual process sort of thing. Let's do some cooldowns, shall we? Like how they're doing Crest 6 back. Taking a break from my key madness. Hello again. How are keys going? Yeah, adventure to veteran. That's right, veteran. Hitting that champion and a couple pieces of hero level comes very, very quickly on alts. Yeah, even without setting foot in dungeons or raids, like just from delves and stuff. It's not a bad thing. I'm not necessarily complaining. They just... It's just... unusual, I guess. Can't tell if leveling takes too long, a little more fatigue doing it again and again and again. It takes longer than it has for a long time. This is the longest endgame leveling, and even before endgame leveling has been in ages. I applaud you for having the tenacity to keep running it. Can't tell if I'm pushing harder this season than usual. Crest caps feel more restrictive. On my main, when I was first kind of like getting started in dungeons and gearing up, the crest caps felt fine. But yeah, I think they're fine. If anything, having them be any more generous would only make you finish gearing even faster than we already are, which is pretty fast to begin with. Can confirm am gaming hard. They're one of the only things left that limits you from just being like finished with your gearing in 1 week. Just having a look to see if am I doing this right? I think so. I think it should be fine. Hey, wait. Oh. Let's open any doors. 272 on my main, which is 6 from what the Race to World First guilds are at, which is kind of insane. You have been gaming. Holy smokes. Wow. What's your Mythic Plus rating at now? Are you 3K? Just doing 10s and heroics? Wow. God, gamer. I think I'm like 265 on my main. Not yet, 2519. Wow. Definitely get there. How's your luck been on finding like good trinkets and stuff? Split by playing on my druid too. Holy smokes. Gonna get you through the last bit of the cold wet season. Girl, I have no trinket luck. Oh no. Just been delving so far. It seems like a lot of people's best trinkets come out of raid, which means functionally a lot of people's best trinkets are going to come out of vault. They just don't drop often enough, and there's too many people that want them to realistically get one out of raid. The bonus rolls, the void cores in 1205 will help, but that's not going to be for a little bit. I'm trying to imagine whether or not I'm even going to feel like continuing to play endgame content in 1205. Like, am I not going to be just fully done with it by then? If I'm AOTC in everything, which I'm positive we will be, and I've got like my 3K keys done, then what do I want better gear for? Nothing. I'd settle for a puzzle box. Fingers crossed for a gaze eye vault this week. I've seen a bunch of posts this week from people that got a puzzle box and then were like, wait, it's annoying. I don't want to use this. I don't know if they adjusted it or anything. I don't remember what you have to do to use it, but I've heard people complaining that it's like irritating to use. New raid 1207? If true, I've forgotten about it. I only really I don't know. Want the gaze more because I kind of don't want the puzzle box for that reason. It has a 3-second cast. Tough choice between myth gear for mythic plus slots or good hero trinkets. Yeah. If I get one of like my top 3 trinkets in the hero track delve in the hero track vault level, holy moly, words are hard. If I got like one of my top 3 bis trinkets, then I would take it. But if it's anything below like ribbon or whatever, then and there's a good myth option for me, then I would take the myth option. Because I remember playing through too many seasons where like I just got to the end of the season and I only had like 3 pieces of myth track gear. And the vault from Keys is the only place I'm gonna get myth track gear. I'm never gonna mythic raid. So if I want to get geared in myth slot stuff, it has to be from vault. So something has to be very good for me to not take a decent myth item. One boss raid, not sure what exactly, but there is one. Okay. Nordrasil, thank you very much for the 21 months at tier 3. I dedicate this monthly sub to Lettuce the fish and Tickles the battle pet, and on the bee command and the earth. Thank you very much. Here, let's check in with Lettuce. What's she up to? She's swimming. She's like, you talking about me? when I found out that when you feed her and she's eating her little bug bites, if it's very quiet, you can hear her going, like she makes like a little munching sound. It's so cute. I've got a puppy in my office too. He's hiding. Decided I'm going to go for my first meta achievement this time. Been really fun to do the optional side stuff. Nice. Seriously, yeah. I've had some fish in the past that you feed, and if it's behind them, they're kind of like, huh, what? And they're like a little bit dumb, and not this one. She's on it. So adorable, I'm melting. Feeling very maternal over lettuce right now. I'm trying not to get too attached, because sometimes fish just get sick or don't make it. I was like looking through all the betta fish that I had in my past life, and I was trying to figure out how long they each lived based on like the dates of the pictures that I had from them. I had a couple get tumors. And I had a couple have trouble with their fins. Her fins should be okay. Fingers crossed. She's got much shorter fins. Love fish cam. It's so fun. Finished Sojourner this week. Oh, congratulations. Did you have like a favorite zone? I'm going to work on Sojourner. Once I have all the delves done, I'm going to work on filtering out some side quests. Yes, or just like... This isn't the end, is it? Could it be? It'd be cool if this was the end. Found out today that Valyria does no damage and is basically made of paper if used as DPS or tank pre-90 and then turns into a beast at 90. Blizz assumed everyone would use her as a healer pre-90. Called it a day. Weird. Interesting. I guess I'll wait. Is this what melee complain about all the time? They just like can't stand... they can't hit things half the time if there's a mechanic happening. I used to do delves with Flabby. And my hunter pet would be like tanking the boss in the middle of a giant pile of goop. And I would just be like shooting it away from like outside of the pile of goop. And Flappy would be like, excuse me? And I'd be like, yes. What can I do for you? And he's like, can you move her? And I'm like, no. I mean, all right. I technically, yes. But like, let's have a look at this. And it never crosses my mind that the boss should not be standing in a giant pile of goop. But then if you're melee, it's just kind of like... Add some variety to the world quests. I liked all the zones. They all had their own flavor that made them unique. Some mainly have a large range. Warrior screwed? Yeah. Alright. That one's done. Get me out of here. Rat Pally is secretly a range spec. My specializations. Sure. I'm not going to do any host tours right now. I'm alt leveling today. I was going to do Shadowguard Point. I think I need that one. Favorite transmog for different classes? I try to make each character at least a handful of transmogs to use. A lot of them end up in this kind of costumey gear, like trading post gear. Unholy Decay is a single ability that isn't 40 yard, and I think Red Paladin is basically about the same. Oh, interesting. If you're a Drakthir and you're playing an Evoker, some of your abilities will switch you back into Dragon form. In 1205, there's going to be a option for them to switch out automatically, even in combat, so that you're only in Dragon form for the abilities that require it. If you're playing a Drakthir and you're playing a different class that's not an Evoker, you can probably get away with being in Visage form way more often, I think. I haven't tried it, though. Evan, what? Thank you very much for the Brandy Prime sub. Appreciate it. Pick up this one. I think this is my last Delver's Call. I guess I count how many there are and figure out if I've got them all at this point. Because once I've got all the delves done at least once, then I'm going to start questing, I think. Although this has been kind of fun. I always have this quest for this story for Shadowguard Point. It's always this one. There's no wonder I don't have this achievement done for stories yet. I've not tried Perhelion yet. Because, yeah, I can figure it out from Glory of the Midnight Delver. Lore Master. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 10, aren't there? So if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, I've done this one already. 9, 10. Okay, I've done all of them. I don't need to be here. But I've started now. I don't need to be here, but I've already begun. Forgot I did this one already. I'm gonna start my Sojourner in Eversong. I'm gonna try and pick and choose the quest lines that I haven't done yet. I understand I might not be able to do everything. Some of the side quest lines for Sojourner I have been told require level 90, but I will just do what I can. I'll do what I can. And then we'll figure it out. Waiting for 05 to level an Evoker finally. The dragon just isn't for me. Yeah, same. If I ever want another healer, 05 would be what would get me back into my Prevoker, but I've been enjoying Holy Priest too much. I was so skeptical of it in pre-patch, and then playing it in Raiden Keys just totally sold me. It's funny that Rare Scanner does that for you. This has been fun. I don't even need to be here. I do love my priest. It would have been so sad if I had ended up playing something else. I think I would put up with a lot just to still be maining my gnome priest. Longtime watcher on YouTube. Thanks for streaming today. Oh, thanks for being here. I am pretty reliable about my schedule. We don't break for many holidays. Do you notice yourself ooming in Heroic Raid? If we're under healing it, then yes, but not until the end of the fight, basically. Like, if on normal and on like farm fights and stuff, I am pretty much perma like 80% mana. But if there's actual healing to be done, then because you can kind of control your mana spending on priest. You can choose whether or not you're doing things like hard casting prayers of healing and stuff. And if you are only using your procs to cast prayer of healing and you're just kind of farming for procs with smite or flash heal, you're generally not gonna start ooming. It's possible, but it's not likely. So at that point, what you want to do is you want to keep an eye on the health of the boss and match your mana bar to the boss's health so that you go oom exactly at the end of the fight. And that's what I've been doing. So I do oom, but ideally only at 0% health unless we're progressing. I think other healers use mana. Holy Priest barely uses mana. It's all about the Surge of Light procs. They are yummy. Let's do... this one. Feel better? By the end, usually balancing the last 10%, whereas previously I feel like it's been so much easier to manage mana. Yeah. It also depends on, you know, how much healing it needs doing. If your raid is consistently standing in mechanics or doing them incorrectly, then the healing requirements go way up to a point that's not reasonable, and it's kind of not your fault. One example is that my guild did not fully get the message that we should be standing in the soak circle on Aversian, the first boss, until Heroic. Up until that point, it was just kind of whoever felt like it. And the entire raid took a massive hit of raid cooldown level raid damage every single time that mechanic went out. And we just healed through it. Great for parses, not so good for your mana bar. Didn't realize war mode affected quest turn-ins. Yeah, using war mode to turn in the delve quests is good. Because you didn't even have to do the quest in war mode. It's, I think, 15%? Just beat Lura Heroic. Not a fun fight for healers. I'm a little afraid of it. I think we're going to be getting into that this upcoming week, maybe. It's going to be either Lura or Illyria, depending on whether or not we're stuck. We'll have to see. this one? Oh. I didn't name. Nearly there. LFR Raider, those 2 dragons were tricky, but the other ones haven't been bad so far. I have not been brave enough to try LFR dragons. I did one. I think the only LFR I did was I did LFR Chimeras, LFR Dream Rift once. Got my Gaze of the Elnseer, pieced out forever. Haven't been back since. Dragons are kind of a wall on every difficulty. What's the range in this thing? Yeah. Find this stuff long? A little bit, yeah. I mean, it's my own fault. I don't need to be here. I've already done this one. I just zoned in and I felt the need to finish it. It's just a bit big. You can do some nice big pulls, though. This should do it. Oh, I love Shockwave. Shockwave's satisfying. Pug time walking dungeons have been horrible for healing, but I got through and leveled my Volpera Priest. Nice. Volpera Priest sounds really cute. This one has CDR if you hit multiple mobs. Oh, really? That's cool. It's not even that long of a cooldown. Feels nice. Wham. Yeah, I think Warrior is my favorite melee. I think I'll say it. I'm not usually a melee girly, but if I was gonna be, I think it's Warrior. Heroic Leap and Charge are too fun. The mobility feels really good. I also appreciate that they're not like casting spells. You're in melee, you're gonna hit something with a stick. Bada bing, bada boom. Wham, you did it, you know? Like, we're not... we're not making it too complicated. So my niche with Priest is in a male orc. Love his huge shoulders. Nice. I don't know if I've ever come across a male orc priest. It's kind of a sick archetype. Huge shoulders is the reason why I'm such a big fan of male Draenei. Those things could, like, stop traffic. Love the mobility. Having 2 stuns is nice. Wish we had better defensives. It's cute. Made sense to do Priest on Volpera. Love Arms Warrior, but their new Apex talent has no sound at all. Kind of ruins it for me. Have bug reported it, but it seems like a strange thing for QA to miss. I feel like the queue is a little less aid than it used to be. The current philosophy seems to be like, ship it in whatever state it's in, and you can maybe bug fix it 6 months later if you get around to it. And if not, people have moved on anyways. More of a lot girl myself. Hi Hazel, how are you today? I'm Bright Dog. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Having a decent Easter so far. I'm gonna be so tired at the end of the day though. I got pretty short sleep last night because I napped yesterday. And I got some company. Doing a little cleaning because I've got some company, so I'm kind of looking around being like, oh man, I should tidy some of this stuff up. No one's been in this house except us for a little bit, and it's starting to look a little gremlin-y. Oh, I got legs! I needed those so bad. Oh, 4 item levels overall just from legs. Love that. Okay, let's hearth back to... we can probably teleport, huh? Arms Warrior gets logged on once every hotfix. Check if the sound and stuff is fixed, and if not, back to the bench. Warrior gives a great feeling of inertia. You really feel like you've got weight behind that rush and the hits. I agree. That's a really clear way of putting it. Back to the portal. No player excited about getting more legs. Doing delves in one character so far, and Neleus has ambushed me immediately each week. Well, it's very, very, polite of him. Very convenient to show up so you can get your map. He missed you. This mount is nice, but when it flies, it's weird. I heard some people say that. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of cool. I don't really get it. I think it works. Ooh. Moose, I think the vacuum's done. He's sleeping in here. He's pouting. He's got like his head tucked into his armpit. The one thing I will say about the vacuum is it takes it so long to go home. It's like the poor thing's tired from having cleaned the floor. Alright. So I have all my Delver's Call quests. They're all ready to turn in once I hit kind of like 88, 89. I want to work on Sojourner. Hoping they do similar ones with different skins and animations. It's like the Cloud... I mean, they have quite a few skins of this model and animation, right? Like, it's Cloud Serpent, it's Toothpaste Noodle. What are those called? You know what I mean? Hang on. Toothpaste Noodle. This is the same kind of thing, right? Yeah, same. Yeah, same. What is that mount from? Trading Post. The Snapvine is from the Trading Post. Toothpaste Noodle. One of the Wilderlings is what they're called. One of them was like Crest Mint Green. Yeah. This just puts me in mind of toothpaste. Is I think where that came from. It's even got like the little shiny bits that I feel like they try to put into toothpaste to like talk you into using it. Good morning. Good morning, douchebag Luke. Happy Easter. Alright. I'm looking for my Sojourner of Eversong Woods. I'm going to use my map and I'm going to hide or not track anything completed on my warband. It says currently supported for Dragonflight and the War Within. Hopefully it's supported for Midnight too. And then I'm gonna look for side quest lines. I'm gonna maybe turn off handy notes just to kind of clear up some map space. Same thing with Rare Scanner. I have in the past used BTW Quest to help me kind of like track down side quests and stuff. I don't see any on like starting points on my map. I could WoW head them one at a time. Some of them may start in the city as well. I've got a variety of quests that are up here that I guess I haven't done. Fastest way to level an alt from level 1? Gosh, it's got to be time walking as soon as you can get into it. And then maybe like Dragonflight leveling? I mean, I haven't done them. Let me WoW head them one at a time. Yeah, fastest is a boost. That is a good point. Okay, so Murder Row Rumors Abound. That's this one. Let's start with that one. That's for Fear and Fell. Hi, Stingwolf. Happy Sunday. Happy Easter. What did you do? This is not a boosted character. This character I leveled a long time ago. She was already level 80. My hunter that I did level from level 10. I made a Haranira. I leveled her from scratch, which starts at 10. I did just Chromie time questing. I was leveling in like Cataclysm zones. It was fun. It was not fast. I was probably 12 hours or more getting to level 80 from level 10. It was slow. Slow. Time walking would probably be much, much faster. Happy Easter. I don't boost my characters. I find it kind of disrupts my connection with the character. It kind of breaks my bond with them, and then I don't feel like I want to play them anymore. And also, I have a real aversion to anything that would have cost money. I have that, man. Yeah, of course, no problem. Hit 90 my warrior yesterday. 5th level 90. Oh, nice. So you're fully sorted with your warband mentoring buff now, then. Above the bazaar. In the computer. Here we go. Should I read? Let's read. I believe there's a widespread resurgence of fel magic keeps happening. It must be stopped, if you say so. There's warlocks in the city. Spy on them. Oh, I didn't pick it up. And then discover 5 sources of fel magic. Okay. You betcha. Probably get a leveling boost event in May or thereabouts. Bliss needs to boost engagement. I have a lot of level 80s, so if I do feel like I want more alts, I've got a good selection to choose from without having to level from scratch. You can play NA servers if you're EU. There will be some lag. People do it. It's not unplayable. Hero crest from Nightmare Hunts. Is that capped per week? You know, I don't know if it is. You get your 4 Nightmare Hunts that you can do. But you could do random Nightmare Hunts after that point. I don't know if you're limited by anything other than your crest cap. I think you can get a lot of hero crests from Nightmare Prey. I don't remember the specifics though. Oh, Saga, thank you for the 65-month resub. Time flies. Sure does. Moving to Italy next month. I'm worried about lag. It's going to be one of those things that you'll kind of get a feel for it when you're there. Yeah, so he won't need another WoW account. He'll be able to play his existing WoW account. It's just a question of whether or not he wants to make an EU account and switch, but it's hard to leave your entire WoW history behind. Capped as much as your crests overall are. Yeah, I think you can get all of them from Prey if you want, though, if you keep re-rolling. If you keep rolling random hunts. I tried playing a note. How did it go? Hi, Kitty, do you want up? Not horrible is noticeable. Had a lady raiding with us from Italy. A few people here play across region regularly. Played from Seoul for a bit. Lag was manageable. Probably wouldn't have done high Mythic Plus or Mythic Raid or anything. Hi, baby girl. Shows you the cap if you hover over them in your currency tab. Yeah. I think the question was if there's a limited amount that you can get from hunts or if you can get your entire weekly cap from hunts. And I think you can. I don't see any reason why not. Hi, baby girl. I was going to wonder why this NPC had a bee in his bonnet about fel magic in the city, but I guess he is a demon hunter. It's kind of his job. Is it upstairs? Might be downstairs. Now leveling my gnome priest. Nice. Oh, see you later, Moose. I think he noticed that the thing stopped. EU is a separate sub. If you want to play in both NA and EU, you need 2 accounts and you need to pay for 2 subs for them. Weekly Vault can give BIS items, yep. Depending... Each row of the vault will only give items that are associated with that type of content. So if your BIS trinket is from Raid, then it would only have a chance to spawn in the Raid slots on your vault. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We found it. Yeah, you have to buy the X-Pack twice as well. That's another thing. If it was me, I would weigh out... the things that would make my decision is A, am I moving permanently to the EU? Would be the first thing to consider. And then the second thing to consider is, do I have a guild or a group of people that I really want to keep playing with on NA? Like, it would probably be more worthwhile putting up with the lag if you wanted to like continue raiding with your guild, or if you knew that you were going to move back at some point. But if you weren't really attached to anybody and you also were moving like for good, it might be worth ripping off the band-aid and just switching, even if it means starting your WoW account over again. But personal choice to make for sure. You can always play for a while on the same account and see how it feels. Fell magic discovered. That's the one. Re-getting mounts and things is what would stop me, I think. Yeah, I think that would be the thing for me too. But it's easy for me to say when I'm not I'm not moving there and trying to like continue playing with latency. All right. I believe the fell's coming from Murder Row. Someone is breaking down Legion relics and infusing the magic into mana worms for covert siphoning, people buying it up. Take a worm core, look for more of them. All right. Discover the source of the smuggled fell worms. Cracked worm core. Wait. Did he say take it from... Yeah, take it from the place that I just was. The add-on I have for questing, I have dialogue UI that's kind of reskinning my quest interface to make it more readable. And then I have waypoint UI reskinning my waypoints. That's it though. It's just cosmetic upgrades. It's not actually changing the function of anything. As someone who has done the transatlantic move, I'd say keep your NA account while it makes you feel at home. Nice to have people who get you until you morph into an EU person. Happy Easter, and everybody that celebrates it, happy Easter. Picked up Waypoint UI just yesterday. My goodness, so nice not to stare at my mini-map so much. I miss it whenever I notice I don't have it. I see like the old-fashioned little yellow polyhedron. It's like, what are you doing here? You gotta get out. Oh, hi, honey. How are you? Baby girl. Happy kitty. Only just clocked the return of fish camp. I have a scene that's basically like a zoomed in version so you can see her. Our girl Lettuce. I swear she knows what I'm talking about her. Can you see the snail right now? No. There's a narrate snail in there somewhere. He's been munching around. Lettuce enjoying her leaf. Sometimes she wiggles her way underneath it and then just kind of like sits under it with it over top of her like a blanket. It's very cute. Play from Germany and Proudmoore NA, and it's not been bad at all. Worse recently after resets, most of the time barely noticeable for me. I'm used to it. The shrimp is not in the same tank. I set up a new aquarium for the shrimp to live free of fish overlords. I have a tank that's set up that literally just has one shrimp in it. But she's doing great. I check on her every morning. She's up. She's shrimping. She's shrimping along. I'll get her some shrimp friends in a month or two when the tank kind of settles in and seasons a bit more. And that can just be the invert tank. I have 3 aquariums now. I have a 5, a 10, and a 20. Race is heating up. Liquid started pulling again. They're pretty even. Nice. That's always fun. Let's back to this guy. Fellow relic sheds. It's nice to be able to get experience while working on these. Best time of the race is this, and getting to listen to the raiders figure out a boss. I like it whenever there's a new copy pasta born in chat. Okay. I would speak to him, but he seems to be indisposed. Kitty wants to play WoW too. She's going ham this morning. Baby girl. See if we can get a little screen time while we wait for this guy to respawn. Kitty, you're gonna have some visitors today. You get to see your favorite people. Maybe a little tummy spot. I've been taking a little extra time to brush her coat to kind of help her keep up with it, because she hasn't been grooming as much. But she really likes it when I brush her. She never used to. She used to be like too twitchy, and she would like run away. But now she'll turn back around and she'll start purring, and she gets really into it. It's very cute. Is everyone calling their plant Noodle Mount Audrey too? That's what chat was saying the other day. Apparently it's shedding season. When is it not shedding? I mean, it is. Spring and fall usually, but when is it not shedding season? Well, I think it's cool they've added Delve Gravestone cosmetics, but interacting with them seems like an admission of fallibility that I cannot countenance. Yo, true. That's like a real fancy way of what I was saying earlier, where it was like, listen, I'm never gonna die. I don't need this. I'm gonna live forever. What do you mean a cosmetic gravestone? Oh. You're not cold, are you? I'm a little bit cold. My hands are a bit cold. Fellow relics pilfer from the broken elder eroded into Silvermoon. Oh no, that's it. That's the whole questline. I thought I would have to trace them back, but he says there's more. Maybe there's another quest over there. I think I can just do these quest lines that I see that start in Silvermoon, and I think these are probably the same ones that I'm missing here. If I'm gonna die, my gravestone must be fabulous. I want to look at the interface where you change it. I haven't... Does it let you preview it kind of rostrum style? Oh. Oh, that's a dungeon. Okay. That's fine. I was trying to get to the... Oh... I don't know. I gotta be really careful. I have a habit of autopilot turning quests in. So I don't want to go into the Delvers area because I'm gonna accidentally turn quests in. I'm just gonna do it. I don't have the self-control to not click on things. Alright. Lesser evils. Let's try this one. Some side quest locked behind the campaign. I heard. She got a cute crop top. Hey, you there. You looking for work? Sure. I think I should be safe because I'm pretty sure I've skipped the campaign on this character. Once you finished it on your main, your alts are allowed to skip it. Let me check in at the inn, actually. Sword Army over here, lounging on her chaise. You've the most muddled timelines I've ever seen. Whose fault is that? I think at 90 maybe you're allowed to skip them. Maybe. Who's to say? Silvermoon Harbor, you betcha. Yeah, wow. Only need 2, 4, 6 more quest lines over here. It's fun that the questing is actually giving me XP. I'm leveling. Look, we're doing it. Stingwolf, thank you very much for the brand new sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Here we go. I am the Ward Smith of Silvermoon. I'm recovering from an injury. I require aid charging my ward breaker staff. Okay, so I just have a job now. Collect it and charge it using 4 arcane reservoirs. Sure. Is his injury his tummy? Is that why he's holding his hand like that? No? Oh. 31 gold for that? Oh, I'm recovering blackmail documents. Okay. Just like here in this room or around the city, maybe? Yeah. One time, Brian Killer's girlfriend Olivia said on stream that she doesn't trust people that don't have a pet voice and meow back at their cats. Could not relate more. I spend more time with my pets than I do with most people. And every now and then it occurs to me, am I too close with them? No, couldn't be true. Kira in particular, I think I've spent more time with her than I have with like any human in my entire life. Because it's been, what, 12 years of all the time? Like, I don't go out very much. We hang out a lot. I mean, I guess I lived in my parents' house for longer than 12 years, but they had like jobs and stuff. I was in school. I think my Kira hours might outweigh my my mom or sibling hours. No, sounded like a meow. Kind of true that you spend more time with them. You really only count the hours where Kira has. Well, if you only if you're only counting when Kira is also awake, then then we just met. That girl can nap. Hi Hazel, love your guides on YouTube. Hi Big Broccoli. I like your name. Thank you very much. Welcome to twitch.tv/hazelnutgames. I'm leveling a gnome fury warrior. I'm working through some side quests for my sojourner achievements. I feel like everybody else finished these a month ago. I feel so late to this party, but it's gonna be good. We're gonna get rep. I'm gonna need this done for something. Really like Crinkle beating stuff up with her sticks. These polearms are so cute, and I love the way they sheath behind the dewy vine pouch. It kind of looks like they're supposed to be like that. In your own time. Haven't even started them. At least I'm doing them before I reached like Exalted or Full Renown. I think maybe I did this in the wrong order. Fand, I don't know what your message means. I'm very lost. Do you ever play Discipline on your priest? Never. It's kind of a meme at this point. I love Holy. I'm very committed to it. I am inexplicably loyal to Holy. I've never really clicked with the fantasy of Discipline priest. I need to vibe with like the class fantasy or the spec fantasy, I guess, and Discipline just never really made sense to me. Holy makes sense to me. Use the ward breaker to enter the study, find incriminating documents. Okay. Time walking dungeon spam faster than midnight dungeon spam? Yeah, probably. I found midnight dungeon spam to be not fast for leveling. I remember you now. I wonder what happened to you. What? There have been S-priest tears. That's true. Makes you feel better. I haven't really finished the War Within Sojourner quests, and I'm not finished the Midnight ones completely. This quest line is great. So I broke into her office to try to steal her blackmail documents. She says she's going to have them back. These are records of fell magic misuse and receipts showing they were paid off with magisterial funds, several reports about kidnappings. Okay. You ought to be more careful with the affairs in which you entangle yourself. He's a warlock. We have rules about fell magic. It's not banned, but just don't let anyone find out. Alright. That's fun. Why does Discalos fantasy not make sense to you? Why does it not make sense? It's easier to explain why something makes sense than why something doesn't make sense. It just doesn't click. Like, I can see a fantasy... Well, I don't see how discipline relates to shields. I also... I don't know. I just don't get it. I'm having a hard time answering that question. It's a good question. I just don't know. Did Sojourner my first level through. My renowns are 16, 14, 15, 19. Even without doing it, max doesn't seem that long to get to, which is nice. Oh, I used to watch your YouTube channel. Guess I lost your channel name. Couldn't find you to keep watching. Yeah, nothing. No, I've been here. Nothing happened to me. I did take a break from YouTube, and that might mean that it might be harder to find my videos because they wouldn't show up unsuggested necessarily. But the channel hasn't gone anywhere. It's been in the same spot. Time walking right now is painful. Pug DPS is awful. I haven't tried it, but that's what I was hearing. You said you spend a lot of time with your pets more than a human. That's why I said you pat the husband and the house will be happy. I'm so dumb, I don't understand. The house is inanimate. Like, I love the house, but the house is inanimate. Unless we're talking about the spirit of the house. Time walking raid was cakewalk. Firelands, right? Brain was telling me, where do I know you from? Yeah. Yeah, I've been around. We have some history in WoW content creation. You get some, like, a decent piece of gear from doing the from doing the time walking raid, right? I think Flabby mentioned that he did it for his alts to get gear. Hero track gear? I forget. I didn't do it. This is cool. I haven't actually looked at this. Are they gambling? Or are they just playing D&D? I think they're gambling. I think they're very clearly shown to be gambling. Listen, it's D&D, but with stakes. Champion from bosses, hero from the quest. Yeah. Sub to your YouTube. Thank you. I'm back to putting out news videos every Saturday morning now. Read the NPC name is Raw Rat. Not to be confused with Roasted Rat. Ratatouille. Unlocked Nightmare Prey. Picked up my first one. I'm scared. I've had a heck of the time with some of the hard ones. Nightmare Prey, I find it really fun. It is dangerous, though. My unsolicited advice is to just head to the Prey World Quest area, pick up traps, don't pull anything that you don't need to. Like, don't stop for rares and stuff. Get in, get it done, and get out. You don't want to be lingering over a long time because it's just going to get more dangerous as your torment stacks up. Keep an eye out for critters. If you get Astral will tell you to kill an enemy within the next like 10-20 seconds, and critters count, so keeping an eye out for nearby critters can help you survive that one. It'll be fun. Have we ever done a rat raid boss? I feel like there must have been a rat dungeon boss at some point. I don't know if we've had a raid boss. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, you got it. Glad you and your YouTube channel exist. Oh. Someone who's always pushing high Mythic Plus keys, relaxing to watch you enjoy the game, have wholesome vibes. I'm glad I have you guys to enjoy the game with. I don't know why I've left. He was just chatting. He tried to take me last week. I shanked him in the gut before he ran. Good lord. His place down by the harbor was warded with fell magic. Okay. Oh, that's why he was holding his tum-tum, is because he got shanked in the gut. Goodness. Errands gave you his ward breaker. What an idiot! Oh, those get sold in the black market as skeleton keys. Alright. Okay. There was a high-level rat critter in Stormwind, the killer of newbies. Shanked the guy in the tum-tum in the same sentence. I mean, getting shanked is going to be difficult. It's going to be hard in your tum-tum. Five-finger discount. Also, I have a murder row quest. Perhaps I need to do the murder row quest for my side quests. Oh, hang on, here we go. We're gonna press this button. Man, big week for this. I don't think I took my break yet. Let me do that. I'll be right back. Hello, fellow humans. Beat boot. This is the run for real. I don't know what's been up with that this week. But we've, oh, hang on. Oh, I'm a stealthed elf. Forget elf on a shelf. Have you met elf in stealth? I've collected all the moths! Congratulations! Do you love the mount? I've forgotten everything else that we got. I know it was more than just the mount, but the mount was the main thing that I really wanted. Cute puppy. I wonder if anybody just lets those bots spam in chat just because they're being nice. Just because they're objectively not saying anything like rule breaking. It's just, I mean, it's spam, so that's rule breaking. But like, I wonder if anybody just kind of like lets it go. Turn around for 1 minute. Yeah, okay. If anything, this has really taught me how to use shield mode. It's been working great. This is exactly what it's built for. Can't fathom how someone has the wherewithal to create a bot, clueless in programming it to sound vaguely human. I mean, that might not be the point. It's always hard to tell what the goal is with that sort of thing. Couldn't tell you. I think we're going upstairs. Shield mode, Saribot, best. I was looking through my stuff recently on Twitch and kind of updating. I don't know if Saribot's still working. I think I still had it added. I did a little reset on some of our roles. There we go. This will be nice just to have these, Oh no! Oh no! I have to steal something from my mining trainer. He's the same guy that's gonna give me my mining weekly. Oh no. Explains. Yeah, I just, I went through and, not just you, quite a few, all like I had some legacy mods that were from a long time ago that weren't regulars anymore. And I just kind of reset it so it's just people that have been super active. It's only like 2 or 3. We don't need a ton. You didn't do anything wrong. We, very, very... Oh, welcome. Happy to have you here. Questline was so silly. I'm doing my mining weekly because I want to do it before I have to lie to this guy. I feel bad. It's one thing to lie to an NPC and steal something from them when you're not gonna have to deal with them every week. I feel like this is an expensive quest. I don't think this is worth it. I think it is objectively not worth it for me to get this mining stuff. Or Twitch doing Twitch things, going rogue on me. Nope. Streamer doing streamer things, going rogue on you. That's all. Here we go. What is a rock? Please tell me everything you know. Did I get it? Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright, well, I guess he doesn't know. The mining trader doesn't know that I, No! Oh my gosh, I bought bars. I needed to buy ore. I bought bars. I'm so silly. Here, we'll sell the bars. I don't need the refulgent copper ingots. I need refulgent copper ore. Goofy. Those are cheaper. Between Murder Row shenanigans and Astalor, Silvermoon is really testing the limits on we're the hero of this story. Wear your sunglasses when you do that part of the quest, he won't recognize you. Come through with like a transformation toy on. Hi. Is he here? He is here. Alright, what's he saying? This is the easy part. I've been stealing to make ends meet, and I haven't had a partner in crime. Alright. I can't tell which guys are the bad guys. I think they're all bad guys. I don't think any of these people are giving great benefits to society over here. Arcane sword disenchanted. I should stop and read what's going on first. You know nothing about rocks. Didn't you just train here? Haven't you been mining for me? I feel like she needs another transmog, but this one's so cute it's hard to take off. Loved all the Eversong Woods quest lines, made the world feel more immersive because the storylines were all good. I think I tend to enjoy side quest lines a lot more than main quest lines. A little bit lower stakes, a bit less goofy. But like, paradoxically, because it's like goofier, but it's then less silly. Stash should be able to break this ward now. I like how I started questing with this guy, and now I have taken the guy who stabbed him last night, and I'm attempting to let him into the bedroom to presumably finish the job. Wards this fancy have alarms woven into them. Destroy the fell magic warding. I'm on it. I feel like Crinkle is culpable, like this is gonna come up in court later. I'm gonna need to get that lawyer from, Undermine. I wonder if Crinkle is going to hit 90 before she finishes all of my missing Sojourner quest lines, or if I'm going to get them all done. It's not a problem either way, but I'm curious if it's like more questing than I need or not as much questing as I'm going to need. Because I need like 5 quest lines here. I'm done with Herondar. I only need like 3 for Zolomon. But then I need everything in Voidstorm. I need all of the Voidstorm questing. Which I feel like is going to kind of suck. I have not done a single optional quest line in Voidstorm. Are you a French fry? Why? I'm trying to think of the... Because I'm trying to catch up. Is that it? I can't think of anything else. Voidstorm Sojourner was my favorite of the 4? Really? Least favorite zone? Halfway done with Voidstorm? That's the last one I need for the achievement. Oh, Crinkle Cut. Oh. Yeah. I mean, that's better than what some people think. Already gone. I know her brother. I'll make sure she gets returned to him. Okay, so I think we're going to finish stabbing that guy. Kill him. Yeah, sure. I'll kill anybody for a pair of pants, apparently. There we go. Trying to press all my cooldowns over here. She's mining as she goes. Reckon she'll hit 90 before the quests are done. Yeah, very well could be. Haha, I reflected its curse of agony. Not a very nice thing to cast on somebody. Although I suppose I am stabbing him. Upstairs we go. Struggling a little with how the new S-Priest is. A lot more squishy. Yeah, they're definitely squishy when you're leveling. It felt very smooth once I got used to it, though. Rogue will always be in danger as long as Silvermoon turns her blind eye to us. We'll save for good riddance. Do I need those? Actually, I didn't need that pair of pants. I did get some transmog. That's nice. Was this? That I think that must have been the Fear and Fell quest line. Yeah, go find another one. Level 90 at Main, not terribly fond of Archon. Yeah, I was a little bummed that Archon was so strong for both dungeon. Playing Archon in Raid makes sense to me. Playing Archon in dungeons feels bad, but it's what I'm doing. It's going okay. Struggle with staying alive in the elite areas. Gonna race change my warrior from Panda. Actually prefer Archon. How fares Master Eridus? Well, I killed him. Oh, here we go. Nice. Okay. Only 5 more here. Presumably all different things we can do here in the city. Where is this one? Is it here? It's over here. Weird that for Holy Archon used to be the brain off spec and now Oracle is literally just another palm charge. Yeah. They killed my boy. Oracle is so sad now. Compared to how interesting it was with actual premonition. How good are you at teaching, Crinkle? One of my pupils has been having particular trouble with deciding Kiltus what path along the road of life he wants to pursue. Perhaps a talk with you will aid his tumultuous heart. Alright. One tumultuous heart, you betcha. And there's a problem student. Titler Golden Blade. Which I feel like is just Elven Tyler. Stirring up trouble, I go myself. Could you go educate him of his misgivings? We're not going to stab him too, are we? Okay. I'm solving a lot of problems with violence over here. Should we start with the misbehavior or the behavior? Let's start with the misbehavior. It sounds like more fun. Prefer Voidweaver? Yeah. I can't. I will play Voidweaver on Shadow just because I refuse to. I like having Void Torrent. I like being able to move with Void Torrent. Alright, so this is a self-proclaimed prodigy. He's the misbehavior. Truly, I am incredibly talented. Uh-huh. Listen, what if he is? What if it's true? I've done this one. I've done that side quest line, so I don't need to do it because it's been done. What if I didn't finish it though? What if I didn't finish it? It's been completed by my warband, but did I finish the whole quest line? One way to find out. If I look up the quest And it's part of the storyline Aspiring Academic. I have done Aspiring Academic. I can abandon this. We're good with that one. Okay. So let's go try career counseling. Fury Warrior alt hype? Hey Jans, what's up? Happy Easter. Are the fungal striders tameable? Yes. Not the big guy, but that kills you for the achievement. But like the normal, like tall striders, War of the Worlds looking dudes, you can tame those. I did. Alrathir, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Long time no me in chat. Have some bits. Thank you very much. There's something wrong with me. My first instinct was to go yum 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 like I'm eating them, like I'm a human Tamagotchi. Long time no me. Have some bits. Num num num. Okay. Do I need to do that? Pick up flyers. Oh, this is for the world quest. We can. I feel like I got distracted and wandered off from something that I needed to be doing. Hello, Mr. Sonic Gen. Happy Sunday. Happy Easter. Been playing my Monk and Pally a lot this weekend. Started tanking a bit. Oh, nice. Tanked my first 10. 2-chested it. Sweet. Is it, like, way nice to just get into groups? Are you pugging? I think tank is the thing that you play if you want to just, like, get summoned to the key and begin. I don't know what happened. Also, I feel like I could queue for Murder Row just as a DPS for my quest. Maybe it'll be slow or something, but monk tanks are so fun to heal. Monk tanks are my absolute favorite to heal. They take such smooth, steady, buttery, predictable damage. Exclusively tanking with Stacks healing me on his shaman. Oh, nice. Just pug the DPS, go on our own keys. Excellent. Stacks is playing a shaman, huh? I wonder how Resto Shaman is. I haven't seen one this expansion. I'm sure they're around. I lost my side quest. I feel like I was on it. I don't know what I know I abandoned one of them. What about the other one? The guy that I was supposed to give the pep talk to. What happened to him? Is it pep talk over? I don't know. I lost it. Whatever it is, it's gone now. Well, I guess I can go back to town and pick up a new questline. Don't see any reason why not. I was excited to give that guy career advice. I don't know what happened. See if it bites me in the butt later. Okay, hello. What happened to you? Gilneas and Coltyrus are both known for their hunting hounds. With the resurgence of elf hounds in Silvermoon, I thought perhaps they could be similarly utilized. They're dogs, after all. How hard could training possibly be? Long story short, the dog made a mess and dashed off. I have to clean this up. Would you please find the creature, bring him back to me before the local canine cafe has my head? I only borrowed him for the day. Oh, nightmare. You borrow a dog, and then you lose it. Absolute nightmare. When do you think we'll get Cultiered Paladins? 2031. I'm pinning a guess. I've seen a dog. Look at this place. Just look at what he's done. Can I keep the dog? Ran through here, disrupted every lesson in the schedule. Now there's fire elementals everywhere. Okay. You bitch it. I can't wait to meet the dog. We're going to catch up with it eventually. We must. At 90, I've healed 10s on Druid, Shaman, Monk, and Pally. I haven't found one that's not fun to heal on yet. Holy smokes. You've been gaming, dude. How many 90s do you have? Is it 4? Or do you have more than that? That's just your healers. Oh, I'm done with this. I don't need to kill anymore. That's all 4. Alright. As for that little menace after he was done wreaking havoc, I didn't really pay attention to where he went next. I'm sure you'll find him eventually. Okay, thanks. Helpful. Oh, wait, that's him! There he goes! Or, well, there goes a dog. Little Scoots. Is this named after these Scoots? Fish are delicious, but also beautiful to behold. I mean, you're not wrong, but like, there's a sentence. I've seen a dog. Look at what that monster's done to the pond. What did he do to the pond? Tore right through the pond, sent half the sun whiskers flying. Oh, I see what he did to the pond. Get them back in the pond before they perish. Oh dear. The sun whiskers are gorgeous. It's making me want koi. DK at like 83 was itching to level my Void Demon Hunter. Priest is catching my eye, because last healer. Oh, you gotta try Priest. You just have to promise me that you won't be better than me, otherwise I'll get a complex. Or if you are, just don't tell me. My ego is fragile and easily dented. This quest line is fun. This is my favorite one I've done today so far. Wait, there's 2 fish and I only need to help one of them. Sorry, red fish. Fishy despondencies. Your methods were interesting, but cannot desire the result. Alright. That dog. Last I saw, he was tearing through the pond. His barks. They haunt me. Oh, we're gonna get a pillow. Gently hold little Scoots while he sleeps off his day of mayhem. Alright, we have to catch him. Let me keep him! Let me keep him! Why am I holding him like a tray of biscuits? Why am I carrying this dog like I'm about to serve him to a dinner table? This is a here are your croissants you ordered, ma'am. Oh my god, his ears are flopping. I love how his ears flop. He's just eepy. Oh my god. He's so tired. He's so tired. Oh, he reminds me a little bit of my buddy when he was that age. He was kind of black and brown with floppy ears and he would wreak havoc and then pass out. Hi. Welcome back, you fuzzy menace. Return to the cafe post-haste. As for training, shall stick to the local links better manners. Scooting through Silvermoon. Nice. Alright, we got a new toy. Oh, hang on. My pets, they're dying. 1 minute cooldown to hold little Scoots. Oh, gotta put that on the bar. That's the best toy they've added in years. How did I not notice his ears flapping when I did this? Oh, man. Ugh, it's so cute. Let's go grab Trials and Tabulations. I only have 4 quest lines left that I'm missing. Nope, I'm lost. Down is not the right direction to go. That's where Astalor lives. Wait, you can get to Astalor's from the inn? Hang on, this is the inn. Wait, I'm gagged. What? And then you can just go down the ramp? Oh my god. Oh my god, this has been here the whole time? Oh my god! Grab our mountain thane talent there. How many alts have you leveled? This is number 2. It'll be my 3rd character overall and my 2nd alt. I have not done a lot of alt leveling. Alright, here we go. Alright, what's your deal? Oh, it's Terranar! Oh, I remember him! He was from the Eastern Plaguelands. He traveled with Fiona's cart and he was like, listen, give her some Fellhound blood. That'll make her feel better. Because he was in trouble because he went and got lost. In hindsight, we should have gone drinking in neutral territory. Gidwin and I were here in Silvermoon on vacation. Yes. When the 4th War broke out, we escaped the city but left behind a large bar tap. Find Gidwin gold braids, you betcha. Excellent. I know these people. I found characters that I know. Miss me with Erator, but I will do anything for Terranar Sunstrike, apparently. Oh, buddy, not again. How did this happen to you? How did this happen to you in a building in Silvermoon City? I've got it. Stand back. That's better. Always come prepared for web goo. Oh, I guess there are spiders in here. Have to find something to pay off that old bar tap. We bought souvenirs for our friends. Can you look around for them? They're somewhere in this mess. That spider blasted me right as I walked in the door. I've been gooped by one spider too many. Saw something around its neck. It's an artifact we found fighting the Legion. It ought to fetch a good price. You just have to tear that spider's head off. Are the spiders... So it's a spider wearing a necklace. They're intelligent enough to do that? This isn't an Arabian, it's just a regular spider. I feel like we need to investigate. I feel like tearing its head off is not the first thing you should do when you encounter a jewelry-wearing spider. Fine. Oh, my dungeon queue. I forgot I was queued up for that. I didn't even hear it. The Rubians. Those webs summon the Rubians. Don't stand in them. Expat. I don't know what you mean. Okay. I'm in a dungeon. I am with real people. These are not followers, so they can, hopefully it'll be decently faster. Can I mark this guy so I can, like, keep track of him? I can. That's nice. Let him gather some stuff up. This is my first dungeon as a Fury Warrior. The 6-pack. I don't have dungeon meters on or anything, though. I'll just assume that any good damage that happens was because of me, and anything that's slow is because of not me. That must be it. I didn't even have meters on for raid progression this week. I didn't want to know. Managed to level 13 characters before season launch. Feel done with leveling now. 13! Holy smokes. That's gotta be some kind of record. Especially with how long it takes to get. I mean, I bet you're really good at it now. So, I guess I just want to use my cooldowns as often as I can. I want to spend my rage. I probably want to use my thunder stomps and stuff. I don't think I need to use my whirlwind. I think my thunderclap is kind of taking the place of my AoE. I don't know. Race to World First guys did more probably. Just wanted to have one of each class at the ready. Wow, I'm glad I'm not healing. This looks hard. There's a lot of damage going down. Oh, I can interrupt stuff. This is cool. I'm gonna turn on damage meters. I want to know. it's me. I'm winning. I did use cooldowns though. Also, why is it up there? There we go. Oh, I'm in my tank UI. That's why. There we go. That's better. Here, if I'm in the dungeon, I want to be using my my ground mount, my snail, my arboreal pseudo shell. Ah, a few people's first time playing in a little while. No worries at all. Three at max, feel like that's good. Yeah, you're one ahead of me. This is gonna be my third. I almost feel like when I get this one leveled up, I'm gonna need to retire one of them. Like it's gonna be the end of Ficus. Friendship ended with Ficus. Crinkle is now my new BFF. Little warriors are cute. I guess my goblin's coming off the bench next. They just look so funny with their huge weapons. Oh. I must have mouse over on. I didn't mean to stun that guy. When is it boy time again? I seriously considered bringing boy out to play, and then I landed on warrior instead. It was between Crinkle and boy, but Crinkle won. I don't know what warlock spec speaks to me right now. None of them are really speaking to me right now. Found an add-on called Light Mount. Yeah, it's a good one. I've used that before. I'll have a very strict job so I don't get overwhelmed. I can be my warrior, see a fishbowl, and not even be tempted, because it's not her job. That's smart. They're about evenly mediocre. Yeah, I was afraid of that. I don't know if I need them to be meta in order to like level it as an alt. Probably not, but I feel like anything that I would want to do on my warlock, I could do better on my hunter or my warrior. Boy and Crinkle, both icons. Like Demo and Destro. Been more Demo than Destro this time around. Demo's the best spec. Destro's really competitive. Honestly, I really like Affliction. It didn't even enter the conversation. RIP. Then go af. Yeah. I guess. Getting the MTFOS during pre-patch. Tried Demo Warlock for the first time ever. Good lord, OP. Let's use some coolies. Yeah, it looks like a frontal. I don't really know this dungeon that well. I'm assuming I want to be cleaving off nibbles or cleaving onto nibbles or something. Do I like kick this? Oh, I can. Oh, she went away. Oh, I'm helping. Oh, Nibbles is back. I could probably Stormbolt next time that happens. I don't know if that worked. Oh, that person's on that one. That person's on that one. I got this one. Look at us do this. Look at us go. Little leveling group of people that haven't been playing in years. We're killing it. Wonder what the chances are that you get paired up in a random dungeon with someone who's watching. It's happened before, for sure. Okay, so you get a disguise. And then, I don't remember for what. Did I use the disguise? I don't feel disguised. Oh, I remember this fight. Schrodinger's Noble Garden happening offline, but not starting in service till tomorrow. It occurred to me, I wondered when in-game Noble Garden was starting. Because I feel like I feel like you're right. Yeah, tomorrow 10 a.m. And it's only up for 1 week. And I don't stream until Wednesday. I'll have to look into it. If there's like a mount run I need to do or anything. Oh, oops. Hang on. Let me do a better job. You gotta take me to the door. I'm bouncing. This race right now. Is it intense? How do you guys feel about this fight? I kind of love it, but I wonder if I'll change my mind when it's not, when we're no longer in, when it's actually like a key. Liquid wiped at 3%. Yeah, I wonder if they just like starting holidays on Mondays. And it would have been either like, it's either kind of like almost a week later, almost a week early, just because of the, oh, oops, because it only happens on, it's only 1 week. Oh no, that's it. Gonna feel pretty time wasting a key, yeah. I guess it's not even a boss fight, is it? It's just like a, it's just like a intermission. Why did I think it was a boss fight? Nice break for your healer. Yeah. Oh, we got cooldowns. We're cooking. I am doing damage. I know it's just a leveling dungeon, but I think it counts. I'll take it. I'm happy. I must be doing something right. Alright, plus time. Oh, I just used my cooldowns. Oopsies. It's okay, they'll come back. Keep them cooling down. That's what I always say. What does this guy do? Firebomb next. Some poisons coming through. I'm assuming we want to get the barrels. Yeah. Don't really remember. It's weird being melee. Begins casting murder in a row. Oh, we're probably gonna like do this, huh? Okay, murder in a row is funny. I feel like I'm seeing the mechanics more on account of being, do I have rally and cry or anything? No? Okay. If I do, I forgot what button it is. On account of being in melee. Like when I'm healing, I can just kind of like zone out and look at frames. I might have a better idea of what's going on if I'm DPSing. Not staring at other people's health bars is an eye-opener, right? Like I can actually see what's going on the floor. Hi Hazel. Hi Pet Peppy. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Easter. I don't remember what door we came in. This seems good though. Is this it? Yeah. Sure. Why not? Door. Incredible how some old decrepit building can ruin my week so much. Are you done with it for a few days now at least? Get some sunshine time and recharge in a park. Get your mana bar back. 7 more weeks of it left. Oh. I can cool down the next big pull we do. Would love for it to be a bigger pull. Yeah. I got this. The road near that building is so bad, could barely find parking, almost got ran over. Oh, that's stressful. 7 weeks from now, when you never have to go back there again, you're going to be so happy. I feel like I'm just capping my rage so often. I need to press a little more rampage. What is up? Hey, Currents. It's me, a melee. I'm a melee DPS. I've always been a melee DPS. Everyone's gonna know once I'm done with that cursed place. I'm now the DPS. It's like, pull more, pull more. Do it. Do it now. Go, go, go. Target locked? What does that mean? Oh, like they're targeting me kind of thing? Not like wild amounts of good places to stand, huh? There we go. We're getting it done. Finally accepting your destiny, I see. Is to wear matching sweatpants, big Yeti slippers, and to hit people with flower polearms. My true destiny. It might be fun to do random dungeons and try to compete on like overall interrupts. See how many you can get. Be a little fun little mini game. Oh, it's a pre-voker. I don't think I noticed that. No, it's not. It's not a pre-voker. That's why I didn't notice it. It's not true. It's a devastation evoker. They just cast a heal. They're just nice. Well, bam. When did the Throne of Tides dungeon change? It is different. They adjusted it, I think. They definitely adjusted it when it became a seasonal dungeon in the War Within at some point. Might have changed outside of that as well. I feel like this character needs to use different mouse over settings. Because I think the mouse over is not working for me. Didn't run it in the War Within. Sometimes when they update a dungeon for a seasonal, though, it's only updated like during that season for Mythic Plus, and the normal version stays the same. There'll be 2 different versions of the dungeon. So it could have been like a different change then too. Overall damage, clearly the most important metric in judging player skill. Got it. Oh man, we got another boss. Oh, I might even have coolies for this one. 6 seconds. Look, I'm bringing my sleepy dog. Oh, the pugs are saying Happy Easter. That's so cute. Oh my god. Whoever said wow pugs are toxic never met these people. They're very nice. Should I kill the axe? I feel like if there's an ad, I should kill it. I feel like that's the rule. I don't know it for a fact, but it sounds true. What did this do? Ooh. I gotta figure out what my proc appearances look like. I think the double swords just means I have enough rage to cast Rampage. Nice. Don't know if I ever told this story, but I had never done Kaiveza hard mode because I didn't think I would kill it. On the day Midnight released, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it out. 20 minutes before the expansion release, got her down, got the feat of strength and rewards. Holy last minute, Batman. Well, pugs are toxic. They massively burn out of proportion. Most people are fine. It's one of those things where you can run across like 50 people that are neutral to nice, and one jerk is gonna be the thing that you remember. It's just how human brains work. One person being awful is gonna just taint your perception of all of it. Most people are lovely. They were like that in my Firelands raid just now. Someone hit hero too soon on the bird. People didn't get mad, just made jokes about how that happens when you get older. Oh my god. I don't even know if doing this dungeon is going to get me my side quest done or not, but I have a quest for it, so I'm sure it's not a bad thing to do. I don't feel like I'm very intentional about my targeting as melee. I'm just kind of vaguely hoping I'm targeting something that is sort of kind of in front of me. Is how I've been doing this. I guess the targeted one is highlighted a little bit. I don't want to stand in that, it looks bad. Warrior brain. Is that normal? Am I doing it right? Guild got Crown of the Cosmos Heroic to 0.6%. No! Best DPS dies on his way to the last platform because he couldn't find a feather. Oh no. I swear those feathers are so inconsistent. I've got footage of literally having the feather buff and jumping and then just falling to my death and not getting the slow fall for no reason. Why did I use my DPS cooldown on the last half of a trash mob? That doesn't make any sense. Oops. You're not aggressively stepping side to side enough without any good reason. It's not just having full rage. Something else. Maybe a proc or something. Evoker Buddy rescues us over the platform so neither of us has to deal with feathers. We started using Lot Gate to get to the last platform because that was when it was most important. That was the one that people were struggling with the most, was the second jump and not the first jump for whatever reason. So we started Lot Gating it. I'm an evoker, so I don't need a feather. It's nice. I've wondered, and I've never really tried it, if I just levitated myself just in cases, would that help? You know, get a feather for sure, but like just in case it doesn't work. Feather really said, no, oh, I don't like you. Swear week 1 I could make the jump in my druid just being in cat form, and for week 2 I had to get a feather. They were probably messing with it. They were probably trying to adjust it, hopefully to make the thing better. One thing it's occurred to me I don't know is I don't know what my defenses are aside from spell reflect. That's all I got. Like if I was gonna hit a DR, I have Berserker Rage. That's not a DR. Although it would probably remove my yeah, the dot on Pittisaran. Already fearful of the last boss of this dungeon when it comes into the rotation. Yeah. How do you enjoy the fights this tier? Loving the egg boss. Yeah, love that one. I really like most of the fights, actually. I'm trying to think if any are just kind of boring. Salad bar is pretty boring. He's kind of a nothing burger. Even on heroic, it was just a bit, yeah. But like, I like Twin Dragons. I like Paladins. I like Illyria. Both of the fights in March, I think, are really cool. This is the content I'm here for. Love Lure's voice, so calm yet menacing. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what my DR is. Do I have one? Oh, the boss goes up. Let's hit some coolies. Yeah, salad bar. Nexus King salad bar. Oh, this thing. With the imps, that's right. So you gotta kill the imps. And then whenever it's wave time, we're gonna use the port. Did we kill the other thing? I think so. I think we should probably just kill her. Maybe. Maybe not. No, she's gonna gateway away. Maybe not. Let's use Spell Reflect, shall we? Oh, we lost somebody. And it's morphin' time. Nice. That's the whole dungeon. Oh, I can't res anybody. Do I want to roll for the table? I have one in storage. I'll let other people have it. I can turn in my murder row quest. Take a ring. Oh, I also got a neck to drop. And I'm renowned 18. I don't know if that counted for my achievement or if I needed that or anything, but I think we're okay. Love how there's 3 raids this tier. They haven't done multiple raids a tier in so long. Spices things up and makes me not get so tired of one raid. Yeah, it's definitely different. Good for a change. So that's an upgrade, and then this is definitely an upgrade. I had a level 72 ring on. I had a fun dungeon. Only partly because I was doing good damage, relatively speaking. Let's turn the meters back off. We don't need them for questing. Also, I feel like I learned a little bit about Murder Row. I hadn't really looked at it that closely before. warming to the multiple raids. Do we like that they were staggered release? I could have handled maybe them all coming out at once. I don't know. I feel like the season's release was very staggered. Okay, so I'm getting Gidwin's souvenirs back is what I'm doing right now. Oh, there's a spider. That's right. Does she have the necklace on? She does have the necklace on. Ugh, I feel bad. What's the opposite of murder row? Living columns? Do you know the thing about the paintings? Yes. I do know the thing. I haven't done the thing, though. Don't tell the elf I got cocooned. Not sure. We're still bringing Fiona presents to make her not mad at us. That's funny. That's everything. Let's get the necklace to Terranar. And I'll get another ring. Staggered release would have felt better if we didn't also have the extra leveling week. Yeah. Yeah, I felt like everything was maybe 1 week too long. Change in Skybox, how it went with the story? Is anyone else kind of antsy to put it back? I appreciate that this went with the story, but I'm also kind of like, I missed the way it was. I need to fix it. Yo. Kidman wasn't too much trouble, no. Where you go, the drinking debt. Oh, are we not meeting back up with Fiona? Maybe later. Item level 137. How are we doing? 3 more quest lines for Sojourners. I wonder what Paladin Rescue is all about. Can I start that one? Paladin Rescue. I don't see any more obvious quest starting points in my map. That's how I feel about story mode. Literally no reason for it to be a week delayed. Doesn't even give loot. People get spoiled anyway. Yeah, story mode should have come out with the raid. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. Or why it shouldn't have done anyway. So the missing Paladins line for Paladin Rescue starts in Eversong Woods with Talia. You have to be level 90 to start this quest line. Okay. So we will worry about that one later. What about Tailor Troubles? I made it to level 83. Wow. Mad to Measure starts with Solwyn Bright Stitch. And he's going to be kind of up here-ish. I wonder if he's shown on my map, but it's just kind of blocked by all of my city guide icons. Yeah. Perfect, okay. These tourists! These uncultured, ungrateful slobs! The Vanguard of the Light has brought a lot of business, but none of them actually appreciate what Thalassian craftsmanship means. They have no respect for the elven arts, they just want shiny, glittery souvenirs. Guilty. Make clothes for the pushy paladins. Fetches fabric shears. I don't know. Commerce, buddy, it's hard. His chiffon. Fetch the velour again. Oh, we need the sequins. What is he making? Oh, here he is. It's Gary. Kindly customer, turned away. I've waited quite a long time to seek out Mr. Brightstitch's expertise. He isn't accepting more work right now. All right, but only because I'm curious about the craftsmanship. How on Azeroth one of these encroaching paladins managed to come by such an exquisite example of Thalassian tailoring is beyond me. We're sourcing Mana Silk at the Mana Silk Mill. Are they flirting? Love that for you guys. Let him cook. Alright, we're going to the mill. I like how the first guy is such a jerk. It's very traditional romance show. Our patron should count himself lucky. So we're siphoning full bobbins of mana silk from weakened worms. And he's just here for vibes. He's just gonna hang out. That's good. I'm fully expecting him to, like, do some heroic life-saving or something. There was a treasure inside of that bookshelf. Weakened silkworms. How weak do you gotta get? Nope, weaker than that. Oh, I see. It's nice that they don't make you... It's nice that they become friendly when it's time to siphon them. Once upon a time, they would have just made you time it. And I always hated quests like that. Where you're trying to save something that you've mostly weakened, but you're trying to, like, not kill it. Although it looks like you could still maybe kill these if you were doing enough damage. Perfect way to make that jump in the raid as a druid. Get into travel form, grab a feather. Right after jumping, use my wild charge, sail right over it, no problem. Nice. I killed so many things that I wanted to save in WoW back in the day. In the Hillsbrad Foothills post-Cataclysm, the mine that you go into with, you know, Dumas, he has you trying to save, like, webbed humans to be pets or to feed to spiders or something horrific. And I was constantly killing them. When they had to at some point go back and tone some of those quests down because they were too much. Oh, I'm so fast. I'm such a speedy little gnome. Old Hillsbrad Foothills dungeon requiring you to be 93. Do you think it's going to be for, like... Do you think they're going to update that for Mythic Plus? That would be crazy. That's an old dungeon. Alright, so we brought him in Mana Silk. He's about to embark on a very dangerous bit of tailoring indeed. Hopefully nothing explodes. Oh, he's going to give me a pattern for curtains. Don't mind if I do. Oh, it's pretty in here. It's also a mess, which is funny and kind of accurate. I'm ready for anything. Flip it. We're going back to Westfall. Dead Mines Mythic Plus. Have we not had Dead Mines Mythic Plus yet? I feel like they've redone that dungeon a few times. What level did we turn in our Delve quest? We did 88. It was a smidge early because I didn't have a lot of... I didn't do very many first crafts, I don't think. You could wait until almost 89 with war mode on. Two new delves? That is true. There are new delves now. That's true. Yeah, I might do 88.5. I don't have any first crafts in this character, though. Although I do have an extra 5% Warband mentoring. Gary found. Gary's right here. Oh, Gary needs a minute. He had to face some difficult memories. Gary needs therapy. Hunter's 87. Just wanted to know what you did. Thank you. No problem. Even if you do it a little early, it's no huge sweat. You just have a little bit of extra XP to get. Crinkle is mining herb. She did have blacksmithing, but I dropped it because I have a light forge character that does my blacksmithing now. I didn't want to split it across too many different characters. Aw. They're cute. Runestone Rumbles. I don't know if I'll finish it because I gotta leave pretty much right at noon today. Here for this heated tailoring. I like that they're just hanging out. Runestone Rumbles. Calling in the cavalry. Starts. Does this one require higher level 2? Outside the main gate? Right outside the main gate. Let's go look and see if we can find it. Ah, here it is. What are those imbecile magisters doing? They're at the party. I keep giving them wine. Okay. Sure. I thought this was gonna be me running with a box like Love is in the Air style. I'm excited for Noble Garden. I want to see anything new worth doing or getting. Even if it's just like recolors of the spring dresses. I love the spring dresses. I would take another color. Love the sunflower staves. 25% mentor in war mode. You can start handing it at 87. 70% if you're planning on doing first crafts. A little earlier with the 2 new delves. Yeah. More sundresses. I mog those on my priest all the time. They look so nice on my gnome. Won't be a new things video. Only a week. You're not working again until Wednesday. Yeah. Also, the last time I did a new things video, I'm not going to say it flopped, but I think my numbers showed me that's probably not where I should be putting my time. People can get that information from a Wowhead post pretty much day of. There's not a huge need for it to be a video. I can highlight some stuff in the news video, but yeah, it's a bit short. I don't think I'm going to do those anymore. In terms of news, we have no news. Boy. Oh, I need it. It's pretty. I love how massive the ore is. Were ore nodes always this huge? Is it just me being a gnome and I forgot that I'm small? They seem large. Any chance if there's an add-on, highlights in the map, specific harvestable, like just Azaroot? No, I don't think so. Like, you can get plenty of add-ons that will kind of help you monitor things in your map, but I don't think anything's going to tell you what it is until you mouse over it. Holly interview, she said they're working on helms with hair? Oh, I didn't hear about that. Missed it. No, they're big. The ores are huge. I'm skeptical, though. I'll believe it when I see it. I asked them about that like 10 years ago. I wonder if I can, how quick I can finish this. Seems pretty fast. It's only a three quest thing. Is it pretty recent? She admitted her favorite pizza topping is pineapple. I love pineapple, but pizza is largely just a cheese delivery device for me. She has phenomenal taste in jackets. She does, yeah. That's always my favorite part of any new video with Holly in it, is to see the fit. Can't forget to get my knowledge points from Darkmoon Fair this week. There you go. Yeah, that was a nice fast side quest line. Not mad at that. we've made it to about 83 and a little under a half. I had a good time in Murder Row. I nearly finished the Journey of Eversong. It looks like I'll have to do Paladin Rescue on Inksy, but that's fine. Chris Lolly, thank you very much for the 9-month resub. Appreciate it. I am just about ready to wrap up for the day. Hang out for another minute or two here. I'm gonna bring Crinkle back to the city for rested, and I'm gonna maybe log back into my house one more time. Go check in with Inksy for a second. Hawaiian pizza invented in Canada. That sounds familiar. I feel like I must have heard that once. What a weird fact. I love pineapple. I bought a pineapple recently. Flabby chops them up and then brings me a bowl of chopped up pineapple, and then I eat it. It's delicious. Yeah, as a weapon, kind of dangerous. A little scary. Is there a vendor here? I want to sell stuff to like an actual NPC and not just my amount. Yeah. There we go. Cottage cheese with pineapple. I had one of my best friends in school used to do that. And I thought, I didn't believe it. She never talked me into trying it because I did not care for the texture or appearance of cottage cheese. I don't think I've ever actually eaten cottage cheese on account of the appearance of it being so disturbing to me. I probably should get over it and try it now that I'm like grown up and a little less picky, but why do I not have these yet? These are cute. These are cool. Understandably off-putting for some people. It must be delicious though. Eat it with eggs a lot for breakfast too. Another item. XGF would eat it with everything. It always grossed me out. There was a lot of things that I didn't even try until a bit later in life that I turned out to like just fine. I had a big mayo aversion for a long time that I eventually got over once I realized that if you mix it with garlic and lemon juice and a little salt and pepper, it's delicious. I didn't mess with sour cream for a long time, and now it's like a staple thing I have in my fridge. Junk added to your collection. You'd think so. Because I just bought it from a vendor, I figured it would make me feel better to equip it, but you're probably right. I had tortellini with chocolate milk this weekend, but I think that's just a result of a bad week. Do you mean like on the side or like mixed into it? Because one of those two things is acceptable and one of them is going to have me calling your parents. A really long time ago, someone brought chocolate pasta to a holiday gathering that I was at. It was like a dessert pasta with like cocoa mixed into it. And I remember it was just bad. It wasn't working. Okay, I'm actually in love with the T-shaped room for a bedroom. It's perfect. You get the little bed nook. You've got like a little like book nook. Or you could use this for like a big window kind of situation. It's just the perfect shape of room for a bedroom. I love it. Yeah, you don't want to know. Happy Easter, Hazel. Happy Easter, my Milgram. Favorite nighttime snack is making butter popcorn and having a glass of chocolate milk. Every now and then we make popcorn for movie night. And it's delicious. But we normally do it knowing that we're not going to sleep as well because popcorn tummy is like a real thing. I don't know. So nice neglected my houses a bit. I had neglected mine pretty hard as well. Well, it looks even better when you shrink it down. I had neglected mine quite a bit, but we spent a couple hours yesterday working on just this room. I was like, where's my fishy? She's in the top right hand corner. There she is. There's a fishy. Alright, I gotta go. I will see you guys on Wednesday. Don't forget Noble Garden starts tomorrow, so if you like that, it'll begin tomorrow without me. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate the company. Happy Easter, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye!